Let's break down Game 1 of the Philippine Cup Finals. Joining us live on the line is Sports Desk analyst Rafe Bartholomew. Good evening, Rafe.
Hi, Miguel. Thank you.
Okay, Rafe, can you try and crystallize how the Beermen dominated, in such emphatic fashion?
I mean, they did everything they wanted to do, or they will want to do in a game. I mean, I think the biggest thing is they made Ginebra fast. If you watch the pace of the game, it was frenetic. Bodies were flying all over the place at points in the game. There's a lot of up and down, guys shooting three-pointers and layups in transition. And on top of that, San Miguel was hitting those shots. I mean, that style favors other teams than Ginebra in general. But San Miguel got them to play a different style and then shot the lights out. And that's a recipe for a blowout. And it was. This is the most points that Ginebra has given up in the entire Philippine Cup. The only other game that they gave up more than 100 points was in the first game of the conference against Talketex back in November.
You wanted to underline the performances of two Beermen tonight, Alex Cabagnot and Junmar Fajardo.
Yes, I mean, it's not just it was really an entire team performance. Everyone was scoring and sort of getting it done. Cabagnot helped set the tone with his hot shooting early on, and then in the third quarter, he came out and was sort of nailing threes again to just make sure to slam the door shut. And Junmar, it's not just that he played well. I mean, it was that he got to play so little minutes. I mean, I think for the long-term success, if Ginebra wants to beat San Miguel in the finals, they want to tire Junmar out. They want to make him fatigued. He's carrying that big body up and down the court. Well, if San Miguel is blowing them out and Junmar only has to play 22 minutes, then Ginebra is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this is the kind of rest that San Miguel starters, as they are playing heavy minutes in this tournament, it's the kind of rest that they need. Let's go to the Ginebra side of the equation. You wanted to focus on Japet Aguilar and Chris Ellis. Why?
Well, so for Chris Ellis, I mean, I think it's almost, he played well, and it's good to see that. But it's almost an indication of how this was just such a non-typical game for Ginebra, because it was that sort of up and down, fast-paced, fast break style game that Chris Ellis can flourish in. He was getting out in the open court and finishing over guys. So when he came in, he made an impact. But the problem for Ginebra is most of the rest of their roster doesn't really succeed in that game, at least at the same level as San Miguel can. For Japet, I think that, if Ginebra wants to win, they need to figure out a way to get him going. They need to build confidence early in the game. Find him for some easy baskets so that he'll be engaged and playing with as much energy and confidence as possible for the entire game. The good thing for Ginebra is there are so many ways for them to improve on this kind of performance, and often getting beaten this bad is, exactly the kind of motivation that a team needs to try and to come back with just, all the effort they have in a game two.
Thank you very much, Sports Desk analyst Rafe Bartholomew, for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
All right, find out.